Okay, it's 1:35 in the morning, and yeah, let's do this. Welcome to Animation, the place where you technically play God, or if you want to be more academic, or at least to dictionary.com it's academic, a dynamic visual medium produced from static drawings, models, or objects posed in a series of incremental movements that are then rapidly sequenced to give the illusion of lifelike motion. Today, I'll be giving you some basic-ish info about the world of animation, or at least some knowledge, if you're into that stuff. Animation is a career that actually doesn't require a degree to enter the field, meaning that you may be hired based on your previous experiences. However, if you do decide to go through college, then the recommended degree for that is a bachelor's degree, but an associate's is also offered. This means that the very bare minimum of being an animator is roughly a professional portfolio. If you can pull off being an animator on a professional level, then you're pretty much good to go. Salary-wise, the national average for animators in the United States is $50,194. But in California, it's pretty much $70,000. As for job growth, it's expected to increase by 6% in between the years 2014 and 2024. But if you personally ask me, this job will pretty much stay afloat because people like Disney and Pixar end up milking the profits out of families internationally through the use of fields and the unstoppable will of children wanting to buy toys and merchandise. However, one of the drawbacks to this job is that it requires an extensive amount of hours, around 50 to 80, or even more depending on the deadline, since almost every single frame has to be presentable. Which means that if coffee, or at least some form of caffeine, isn't your friend at this point, well, Alright, let's move on to the next point. Last but not least, animation can be paired up with different sets of industries that have some sort of need of advertisement or a form of presentation that the presenters should have probably done themselves, but we're too lazy anyways. All in all, animation in general isn't that demanding from an academic standpoint and pretty much can be done by anyone. Unless you don't own a laptop or a computer, then I guess you can't do it since it's all digital nowadays. Anyways, that'll be all for today, and yeah, I will see you in the next video. See yous.